So yesterday I sat down with a prospective client and we were at the conference room table and we were going around the room and everybody was telling me things that they wanted me to know about their company so that I could formulate a strategy for their website and for marketing them online next year. And someone said, we're not the most expensive, but we're not the cheapest, but we're reliable and our customers seem to really like us. And while that's a great philosophy to run your business from, it's a terrible philosophy to market your company from. See, marketing isn't just about how you think about yourself or how you describe yourself. Marketing should be about how you're different, how you can help the customer, and why you matter. And being in the middle, being average is not why you matter. And so if that's the only way you can describe your company, then you're going to have a tough time going out in the marketplace and achieving success with marketing. So I asked them, what's worked for you in the past? How have you built the great business that you have? And of course, the answer was, relationships. We have some people who refer us a lot of business, and we've been in the industry for a long time, and so we have a lot of customers. And so I said, that's a fantastic way to get to where you are, but that's never going to work out in the marketplace. I'm never going to let you go out there and spend money on marketing and advertising if you're just going to tell the world how average you are. So there was a year in the early 2000s where the Hummer and the Mini Cooper were the hottest selling cars. And that's a great marketing analogy to use because a lot of companies try to be the Honda Accord, which is, the car that seems to appeal to most people. It's the average car. But it's not that the trend was to move to bigger cars, otherwise it would have just been a Hummer. And it wasn't that the trend was just to move to smaller cars, otherwise the Mini Cooper would have been the best-selling car. But the idea is that people wanted they were attracted to the extremes, to the biggest car and to the smallest car. Now, there were a lot of middle cars, right? So don't get me wrong, a lot of people bought middle cars, but all of those companies were dividing up all of that market share. So you had Honda, and you had Hyundai, and you had Toyota, and you had Volkswagen, and all these companies that were fighting for the average. But if you wanted the smallest car, you knew you got Mini Cooper. And if you wanted the biggest car, you know you got the Hummer. And so those car companies were able to command a premium, they were able to sell out their inventory, and they were able to make a lot more money than the average car builders. So I want you to think about your company that way as well. When you go out into the marketplace and you decide to spend money on advertising and marketing, I want to make sure that you're not telling an average story.